Hello, this is Joe Pryor of the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City. I want to talk to investors out there that may think that because of corporate investors, their time is just not now. And what I want to do is I want to correct that assumption that if you're an individual investor, this is the best time for you to buy real estate, especially in the Oklahoma City market. You know, after the market meltdown of 2007, 2008, Wall Street really got into housing with a vengeance. The Blackstone Group invested in over 50,000 single-family homes in the United States. That's how bullish they were on how real estate was going to improve, and they really profited by it, as well as other companies. Now, you know, where they invested was in where you would expect the bubble markets, in Oklahoma, not in Oklahoma, but in Florida and Arizona and Nevada and Georgia, for instance, where the market just really tanked and they were buying at 50 cents on the dollar. But once that kind of worked itself through in the foreclosure market, they started looking at other markets. And so they were in Memphis, or they were in Nashville, or they were in Houston, or they're in Oklahoma City, or Kansas City. And so the corporate investors started to go there. But you know something, they kind of run their race. And what was interesting is about 6 months ago, we saw the corporate investor virtually disappear from the Oklahoma City market. And so this is the perfect opportunity for the individual investor to get back in there. You know, we buy with the individual investor. When we put you into a property here, we're extremely careful. You know, the corporate investors basically are somewhere in New York or California. They get these houses and they put in this spreadsheet and they say buy. They don't really do the detail work they ought to be doing. But if you're an individual investor, we do that detail work. We don't just do cap rate, cash on cash, internal rate of return. We look at supply and demand. We look at the amount of houses that are available for rent in the area, even down to the neighborhood. We try to find what's going on in that particular situation because we know that if we get you into a good market that has much more demand than supply, that's the neighborhood we want you to be in. And so it is your time right now. The race is run for the corporate investors. I'm not saying they're not going to buy anything more, but certainly at this point, not in Oklahoma City, a stable market, perfect place for the individual investor. We're going to give you an amazing amount of due diligence. So if this is something of interest to you, please call us. This is Joe Pryor at the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, where we deliver traditional real estate values at the speed of technology.